Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. Today is July 5th, and it's the day after, and I know a lot of people are going to be, sleeping in. I know I slept in. I don't know why I slept in. I think it was because, good morning, Danny. How are you this morning, honey? I did not wake up. Good morning, Deneen. I did not wake up until, oh goodness, it was late. It was like after 7 o'clock before I got up. Thank you, Denny. Thank you. I appreciate that. I enjoyed that. Hard to get up this morning, yes. I'm so thankful I didn't have to get up this morning. So, oopsies. What am I doing here? Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Amby. How are you? How's everybody doing this morning? Did you have a good weekend? Yesterday, I got up to Mr. Happy and I went, guess what? I just remembered something. What's that? I don't have to work on Tuesday either. I'm so excited about that because I do not like working on Tuesdays at all. Tuesdays is my yucky day. I don't like working Tuesdays. Good morning, Lynn. How are you? I am taking apart my scrap blanket. I'm pulling it back about how I am not happy with it. I started to fold it up last night after I worked on it, and I realized that I added stitches, and I'm not going to be happy with this. If I'm giving this as a gift, I want to make sure that it's right. So I'm taking it apart. Thank you, Deneen. I appreciate that. I'm doing okay. I have to remember to take my meds today. Yesterday was a really tough day. And got kicked off your color. Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm sorry about that. It's maybe you can watch the replay. It's basically just I just wanted to go over exactly what a color wheel will do for you. And it was, I enjoyed it. I learned about myself and my color choices. That was really helpful. That was really helpful to me. Amby, what have you been reading lately? Good morning, Kathy. How are you? Do you have to go to work today? Kathy, I can't remember if you work outside the home. I apologize. I got my dessert coffee going. I already had my other cup, and now I'm doing my dessert cup. You were forced into it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not a good retirement. Anybody have any plans for today? I'm actually going to, when I get done with my live here, I had planned to go to my mother's house, to Happy Mom's house, but before I go, I am going to go to Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to grab one. Good morning, Debbie. I'm going to grab one skein of my favorite yarn, if they have any left. The those colors. I'm just going to keep getting them maybe once every other week. So that's ridiculous, Kathy. That's just ridiculous. Eliminated job twice. That's just dumb. For those of you that are looking at what I'm doing and wondering, why is Petra frogging this? Kathy, it's that hand-dyed with the purples and the greens and the my favorite colorways. I don't remember the color name. I don't remember the color name. Arsenic and adobo. Oh, that sounds kind of interesting. I'm in the middle of reading. Oh, guys, this is interesting. Oh, that's neat, Nancy. You got a deal there. I'm reading a book called The Night, or maybe it's just called Night, by Stephen James, and it is a deep, gory, psychological thriller type book, and I love those. But it's so funny because, not funny, it's ironic because I'm loving Criminal Minds, and it just so happens that Criminal Minds is very much like this book. And that's why I like it so much, because it's like, yeah, I love that. Crochet every waist. I think, well, I've got 3 different ones, different crochets. Let's see here. I can't remember the names of them. But I am frogging back my scrap blanket for my aunt and uncle. I am very, would you guys mind giving me a little thumbs up? Just if you have to go just in and out, just to remember. Oh, Kathy, I can't. You know what? I think I've become immune to them. I don't know. Maybe not, but I have an incident. It had to do with my devotional this morning, but I got a feeling last night. It's just kind of hard to explain. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning. Do you work from home, Joyce, or do you go to work? I mean, do you leave the house to go to work? I'm glad you're here. Kathy, I'm telling you what, the more I get to know you, the more I'm going to have to come up to Maine. I'm just going to have to come up. I have not watched SVU, Law and Order. I haven't watched Law and Order. You work from home, Joyce? Yeah. It's like a catch-22, isn't it? When you work from home, it's like, I want to work from home so I can crochet and I can do the videos, but watch videos, but at the same time, you got to work. But when you're away from home. Good morning, Pat. How are you this morning, honey? Yeah, I wish I could remember the name of that colorway. You'd think I would know it by now, Kathy. Pat, did you watch my devotional yet? You'll learn a lot about me. That's for sure. Or a little bit more about me. Oh, that's your excuse, right? That's my story. Have you been to Maine, Denny? That's one state. I would love to have an extended stay. Okay, Denny, I slept in too. I mean, I never wake up this late. I always get up. Is that what they call people from Maine, a Mainer? I always get up between 5:30 and 6 every morning. My body just wakes up, but I have a sleep number bed and I changed the number on my bed. Good morning, Diamond Ring Girl. How are you? Oh, well, yes, you must get coffee. Good morning, Mare. How are you? Yes, I'm on Eastern time. I'm on Eastern time. But this morning I didn't get up until after 7. Oh my goodness, that was just really. My mom got tired of taxes in Massachusetts, so just up and moved. I don't blame her. It's ridiculous getting taxed so much. I usually get up at the same time every morning between 5:30 and 6. I don't have to set my alarm. But this morning, my goodness, it kind of scared me when I woke up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah, same with me, Mare. If I go to bed, whether it's 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock, I usually get up I get up at between 5:30 and 6 every morning. I usually don't even have to set my alarm clock because of it. Amby, remind me where you are. South Carolina? I must have, Deneen. I think I was emotionally drained, honestly. I think I was just emotionally drained. I know. I know. No, I just meant I was, I got a little nervous about I slept in. Good morning, Donna. How are you? Georgia. Okay. There's several in Georgia, aren't there, Amby? I know, let's see here. Bev from Dittmer Knittery is from Georgia. And there's a couple more. Right now. Somebody had given me a book to read, and I started to read it yesterday. It's called Knit 2, Knit, Knit 2, and it's just a story, just a regular old novel. And it just I read the first one. Oh, thank you, Pat. You will know a little bit more about me, won't you? Yes, 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 she is. Thank you, Donna. Yep. I knew there was another one. Yep, Bev is in Georgia too. And Karen McCaffrin from yeah, in my devotional this morning, I shared a piece of me that I don't normally share with people, and it's very difficult to talk about. Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why. Oh, no. Mm-mm. No, I can teach other women, but I have no desire to be a pastor. No desire. And in my past, I led women's ministry before, and I adored it. I really felt um I really felt the Lord's calling to do that. I tell you what, Pat, I had a dream last night that or this morning rather, that I woke up, no, excuse me, that I got it was like during the summer and I was supposed to have go back to work, and I got a notice that that job was over and I had to go move to another job, and I had 1 day to move to Austin. Yep. That's right, Donna, you're in Georgia too. Yeah. It it is in a way freeing, but then again, Deneen, sometimes it puts you in a frame of mind where sometimes it's hard to get out of it. Well, and also in that dream though, Mr. Happy was transferred um to San Antonio. And here I am looking at the map in my dream. I'm looking at the map. How far is San Antonio from from Austin? Because we can't both have the same. We can't we can't have a marriage at work with us living that far apart. Oh, really? Denny, who else lives in Massachusetts? Oh man, I just made a knot. Um, I I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Kentucky. Last night I sat out on my deck the weather could not have been more perfect last night. It was just unbelievable. Um, I was sitting out in my crocheted top, and I mean, it was just perfect. I probably could have fallen asleep out there. It was just wonderful. And the humidity was not all that bad, and I just felt it was really nice. I cannot get this. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Mimi Cat do. Kathy does. She lives there in Massachusetts. That's true. And I didn't realize Rel did. I cannot get this. Oh, I learned something just now about um I have to get on the website and look it up, but apparently, my beautiful alpha hook, if I drop it, they won't replace it. If I break it by dropping it, they won't replace it. Ooh, I'm scared. No, I don't really want to use it because I'm afraid to break it. I I would so much rather move further south. I really, really would. Really? Amby, that is so cool. I really enjoy watching Margaret. I just haven't because it's so expensive. That's what it is. It's so expensive that I don't feel that they probably feel good morning, Lorley. They probably feel like it that's why I was told that's why they give a nice cushioned box to hold it in, so that you know, when you're not using it, you're supposed to store it in the box. Which expensive hook are you talking about, Kathy? Which one? I mean, I've had them replace my swirls, no, not, yeah, swirls and streamline hooks. It's just one of those things, Denny. You have to have it to use it. You would understand. It's like, um, oh, okay. Oh, Kathy, just now, did you do it this morning? I'll look. I haven't been on my Facebook page yet this morning. Um, Denny, it's like, if you think about it with yarn, um, they're streamlined. If you want to compare it, it's like, oh, did I make a comment on it, Kathy? I think I commented on it. If not, I'm gonna go back. I have to spend some time on Facebook today. But going back to the hooks, streamline, the wooden ones are kind of like acrylic yarn. Okay. And then if you go up to the swirls, the next step up, it's kind of like a good Pima cotton. Okay. Then you get to the Odyssey, and you might consider that like a wool or a wool blend. And then you go up to the Candy Shop, and it is like superwash merino. And then when you hit the Alpha hook, it's kind of like cashmere. And it's like, you know, I don't, it sounds like a really odd way to comment, you know, to compare things like that. But, you know, we still appreciate our acrylics, and we do things with acrylics. You know, I like my streamline. I like the, you know, I like the wood hooks. Oh, I remember. Yes, I remember you saying that, Kathy. Yes, yes, I remember now. Um, so, and there's always a place for your Pima cotton, you know, and there's a place. But when you get to cashmere and you start working with your cashmere and the Alpha hook, yeah, I know. It's maybe you could compare it like to diamonds. You know, you wouldn't be careless with diamonds. You know, you'd want to be real careful with it. You still want to love it and appreciate it and wear it and all that kind of stuff. You just have to be more careful with it. I don't know. But it is, I think it's totally worth it. But it's like, it's a very special hook. And I'm not using it all the time. I've got it sitting here to be used. And I know, like today, I want to go and get another skein of the my favorite yarn. I'm going to go grab another skein of it from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to cake it up, and that way I'll have like maybe 5 skeins, and then I'm going to set my hook with it, because I want to make like the perfect, you know, the perfect project with it, because I want to use that hook. And it's probably going to be, I have it in my head. I know what I want to make. I don't know if, yeah, Lorley, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Some hooks, and that's kind. Good morning, Lizzie. And with this hook, I wouldn't use it all the time. So I mean, I don't mind using my Odysseys because if I drop them, it's metal. I mean, unless I nick the ceramic, or not ceramic, but the handle part of it, I don't have to worry about it. But um, I don't know. I know it seems like you pay more um for it, and I don't know. I probably won't order another one for quite some time unless I win Dana's. No, since I'm not going to Pacific Northwest Yarny Social. Well, you know what? That's a good question, Denny. And I have way more hooks than I could ever use. I probably should get rid of some of my hooks. I have a set of clover hooks that I wouldn't mind getting rid of. I know a lot of people say, "Wow, man, why would you do that?" Because I mean, I do like clover hooks. Thank you, Lizzie. This is one of them I made. Those Bahama blouse. It was a Bahama blouse top that I made for my mother, and she didn't like it because it was too. Yeah, there you go. Use your boy and Susan Bates. Oh, Denny, how are you doing today? You're back from your vacay. You enjoying? Did you enjoy your time? Do you feel rested? You've never used clover? Do you like longer hooks or shorter hooks? Yeah, I think that's kind of a mindset, Kathy. I really do. Your Mary Maxim is out for delivery. Woohoo! It must be coming UPS. Is it coming UPS? Because isn't the postal system closed today? Wait a minute. Nancy, where are you? Where are you located? Hi, Mayor. Did I not say hello to you earlier? I'm sorry. How are you, Mayor? Kathy, do you mean ergonomic hooks? Oh, that's right. I had forgotten about that. Yes, yes, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Um, I had ordered some yarn from um Kristin Omdahl. I ordered some Be So Easy yarn from her, and I haven't seen that it has shipped yet. And I think it's because I think she had a long weekend. I don't even know if she's doing a live this morning. She usually does a live in the mornings, so I don't even know. Yeah, I know. Frenchie, Nancy, I have to admit, I think when I showed my hooks, I did show my hooks at one point, and I'm the same way. In fact, I prefer my there's something about, yeah, the post office is closed today anyway. That's true. She is still shipping? Okay. Denny, which one have you tried? Tell me which yarns you have tried and that okay, so are you saying you tried her patterns, her tutorials, her yarn. What is it that you've tried? Because I am going to concur with you. I love Kristin Omdahl. I think she's such a classy lady, and I admire her. I admire what she's done for the art. Yes, I am, Lorley. My blanket, my scrap blanket, I'm frogging it back about halfway because I'm just not happy because it started going, and so I don't like it. And so instead of thinking, oh, really, Denny? She does. I agree. I can understand. I don't agree, but I can understand you're feeling that way. Yeah. There's things about her that I can sense that. How's that, Denny? Okay, let me see if this is better. When I tried to fold this last night, Lorley, I realized it was way out of whack, and it was like, okay, wait a minute. How did I do this? Like this. Okay, I need to do one more. Yeah, and that's exactly that. I think you're absolutely right, Mayor. And especially if you're going to be spending your, okay, Amby, go ahead, sweetheart. Thank you so much for stopping and saying good morning to me. Um, Mayor, if you have your money and you've got your priorities, and you do, everybody keeps saying you do you, and that's quite all right. My way of thinking, I'm not going to judge you, don't judge me. Like I said, there's a place for everything, and that's why there are so many options out there. There's same with the yarn. Debbie, it was my blanket started going like this, and I didn't like it. And instead of trying to make it up later and bring it back in, I thought, no, I'm just going to go ahead and frog it. I'm going to be more careful about I'm going to be more careful about counting my stitches. And I'm probably, to be honest with you, this is the last color I'm going to frog back. And when I get done frogging this one back, I'm going to put this aside for a while, put it in time out. What's the name of the Kristin A blanket with the mini stitches? The mini stitch. Oh, I know it's the one that has the other squares, Pat. Are you talking about the squares? Yeah, Danny, there's there's different hooks, there's different yarns, there's different YouTubers, different personalities, and we just have to find the people that we like to watch. Some people inspire us, some don't. All good, right? And there are times, I must admit, there are times where she gets on my nerves too. But good morning, Joyce. How are you? Yes. Thankful, safe night. Yes. Well, we had more in our area anyway. We had more people doing fireworks on Saturday night than last night. And I think it's probably just because people were yeah, Kathy. Yes. I don't remember the name of the blanket. I honestly don't remember. That was one I wasn't really on my radar because I didn't care for those. I don't care for that kind of a blanket. But I did order the yarn for her last blanket, And I wanted to show you guys something. Okay, I'm done frogging this, so I'm going to get my other project out. So I wanted to show you guys, to tell you what I was doing. I decided to do. This is, I don't have a picture of it. I don't like doing the pictures. They take up too much. This is that, her last blanket, Kristin Omdahl's last blanket. And it is, using her Be So Easy yarn, which is a 5 bulky weight. And I had this yarn sitting here. It's oopsies. Oh no. I didn't realize I didn't have a stitch marker in here. Hold on. Didn't have put a stitch marker in, and I accidentally pulled it through. Oh, I hate when that happens. Okay. 2. But I pulled out her blanket pattern, and I had this yarn, and this yarn here from Hobie, the hurricane yarn that Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, and see the chat now. Okay, Lorley, that's totally understandable. And I love those purple colors so much. And even though it's only a 4 weight, I thought I'm going to try to do a 4 weight in the same blanket. Now it looks all curled on me, and I don't understand why it looks so bunched up. And so I'm kind of hoping that it'll eventually stretch there in the middle. But I thought I'm going to use this yarn and make the same blanket. But in this one, this colorway, I don't know if I'll have enough. I don't know if I'll have enough yarn to make it very big, but I thought, well, I wanted to try it. So you can kind of see the pattern coming together, and it's going to be this one. Oh, really? Okay. Well, then at first, because I didn't watch the tutorial. I just pulled the pattern from her website. But I thought, well, I'm gonna try it. I'm using the 4 weight yarn with a J hook, a 6 millimeter. Yes, this is the Fabergé blanket. Yeah. And the directions are easy to read, so it's nice. And yes, Danny, she has, I mean, it's one of those things, if you get past her personality, sometimes she appears, okay, I think this is what you're looking for, the word. She's a little hoity-toity sometimes, right? A little bit. And I don't think she means to, but she has a tendency to be a little cliquish. And I don't know if that's because, I mean, she doesn't watch other channels. If you think about that, she's so busy. She doesn't watch other channels. She's not really supporting other channels. It's just her. So that makes a big difference. Because when you think about people like even Crystal from Bag a Day, she's got this huge channel. She's got a lot of stuff going, but she watches other channels. Oh, really? And Mare, I just this morning found a pattern. I found a tutorial by somebody I really admire, and I love her patterns. I don't do mosaic. I don't like mosaic. Oh, but my goodness, this pattern was absolutely stunning. Doesn't bother me one iota. Oh, Well, anyway, personalities, right, Denny? It's just different personalities. But this mosaic blanket was done by MJ's on the Off the Hook, and she's the one who designs for um uh Crochet Foundry. She started the Crochet Foundry. I'm pure evil. That's funny, Mare. But I thought I would work this up a little bit just to see how, I mean, sometimes just gonna get in a routine of how to do things. But I do see, can you see how this pattern is going where these, like, I don't know, they're kind of like a soft diamond or an oval shape is, and then how this one's going to start one. And I want to get to the point. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? I wanted to get to the point where it starts the points of the square. Oh, I know, Mare. The last one she just posted, I think it was yesterday, a mosaic blanket. And I don't even know the first thing about mosaic. I don't. But I have got to try that pattern. And then another oh gosh, a Whisper SDI, Barb, she sent me a pattern, the Delft blue pattern. Oh my word, I've got to do that one too. I think I'm transitioning now. No more tops. I just want to do the blankets. Oh, Donna, that's terrible. Okay, so let me see what my next Mare's talking ugly about you. That's so cute. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Thank you, Diamond Girl, Diamond Ring Girl. You guys are funny. And I have to apologize to you guys. You're my sweet friends, and you love me despite how inconsistent I am. Kathy. Well, I've got one top here, two tops that I'm working on. Oh, that's the other thing I want to do. Okay. So let me show you this. That's the other thing I want to get at Hobby Lobby today. I'm making this another one of these tops, and I've got this part done already on it. And when I do this, let me find a picture where it's not glaring. Okay. At first, I was going to put the beads like at the tips of these, on each tip. But I think what I'm going to do is do the tips in each one of these shell stitches. And holy smokes, Deneen. Well, that's a lot of those pocket shawls, right? A lot of that was pocket shawls. If the yarn graphics. You guys are so funny. But anyway, I think I'm going to get beads to put. Let me see if I find a different picture of this. Okay, this is a much better picture. You see how there's shells in between these leaves? I think I'm going to get and put in these shell stitches, like in the point of the shells. I think I'm going to put a bead. but it's a size 3 yarn. You know, it's one of those, yeah, and this is, I think this is going to be the last top I make. Ooh, I can't say that because I know this is one of those pick my whips, and I really want to finish this. And I think there's another whip, another pick my whip that's maybe even 2 of them that are tops. Anyway, I don't want to make any more other than that. So, but I need to get the beads at Hobby Lobby today, and because the beads that I have are the hole is too little. So when I try to put my hook through it and it won't pull through if there's not enough room to pull the 3-weight yarn through it. I can't do it. There's no way. I could probably figure out how many grams of yarn by just taking each project and putting it on a scale, and weighing everything to see how much everything weighs, but I would not be able to see how many yards I used, and my glasses are dirty again. And wearables are one of those things. It's like once you make your first one, it's like, okay, I get it now. I get it. But I need to get beads, and I want to get one more of those. Yeah, it's a real problem. No, it's not a problem, Mayor. It's not a problem. It's not a problem for us. It's just for everybody else. Are you going to have enough willpower to only buy your... I'm going to get the beads, and I'm going to get one. Good morning, Maribel. I'm going to buy that one skein of that yarn it's my favorite yarn. And it's one of those hand-dyed yarns, and I cannot remember the name of it, but I do want to get one skein of that. And I'm only going in the 30%, and that's the only one I want to get. That's at Hobby Lobby. But I think I might, maybe, I measure how much I spend on yarn. No, I don't even want to go there. I don't want to do that. Is my start time at work, so I'll make my coffee and get ready for work. Thank you, Joyce, for popping in. I really appreciate that. Yeah, and that's where I want to go. I want to go to Michael's, although I really don't need anything else. I mean, the only reason why I would want to go to Michael's is to pick up if they had any more of the cotton on clearance or anything like that. Lizzie, you really want to make a crochet wearable. For some reason, it's not coming out right. Maybe I'm not using the right type of yarn. I normally follow what's suggested. Okay, Lizzie. First of all, I want to apologize to everybody that's here, because I know you guys care about me, and you guys, you know me. I keep saying I'm going to do things, and I don't follow through. I have a real problem. Excuse. I guess I have great intentions, and I just don't follow through, or I get lazy, or whatever it is. But, I keep saying I'm going to make a tutorial. I'm going to do this. I'm going to look at this book. I'm going to do this video. And I haven't been. And I am so sorry. But I do want to help, Lizzie. Yeah, Lorley, that's Gina. Good morning, honey. How are you? Oh, that is really sweet of you. Thank you. And Zach, good morning. How are you? Denny, I need to hear that more. I really do need to hear that more. You tell me what tell me what. I know I am, but I hate that I say it. I mean, it's one thing in your mind to think I'm going to do something, um, but and then I don't do it. I'd rather not say it and not do it than put it out there and then not do it. And I'm getting really bad at that. Yeah, Gina, your yarn space and you getting rid of yarn. I love that. Um, I, yeah, I love it. I love your honesty, Gina. I really, really, really do. And I wanted to tell you, didn't you do a beaded challenge? I wanted to show you something. I just got done showing it, but did you see me doing this? I'm doing this top. Pattern based on your measurements. Yes, I love her, and that's where I first made my first wearable was doing one of hers. Gina, if you're still there, I'm in the process of making this, and I wanted to show you. Tell me what you think of this. I'm using a 3-weight milk fiber yarn, and what I'm going to try to do is on these little shell stitches. Can you see the shell stitches in between the falling leaves there? These little shell stitches. I want to put one, excuse me, one bead in between. I don't know if it looks like it's going to be too much. I'll just do every other row maybe. But I I made one in a in a purple acrylic, but this is going to be milk fiber. I have my this part made, and I have it measured. Um, I have it measured where I need to start it and everything. But Jacqueline, I appreciate that. I really do. Um, Good morning, Sylvia. Oh, you're up early. You're up a little early, aren't you? Well, I guess a little bit. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that. And so today I have to get some bigger beads. I only have the 6/0 size, and I need to get I'm doing really good, Sylvia. Thank you. I'm doing better today. But with the thicker yarn, I guess I need, somebody mentioned a 4/0. So I'm hoping I can find them at Hobby Lobby today. And if I don't find it at Hobby Lobby, they're having their 30%, no, 50% off certain beads. So I'm hoping to find some there. Oh, I probably ought to take a skein of this with me to make sure I match the color. So yeah, right. So maybe I should just do, instead of every one, maybe just do one every other row. But I do kind of want it to be even on both sides. So that yarn, that's my favorite. Jacqueline, yes, hold on just a minute. Can you hold on for just a second? I'll go pop out and go get it. Thank you for waiting. Okay, Gina, that's a great idea. I hadn't thought about that. Your fourth grade and the fifth. Oh, yay. Okay, Dee, thank you. It's this here. It's this yarn, and it is, Jacqueline, to answer your question, let me pull this little taggy thing out. It's Yarn Bee, authentic hand dyed in opal violet. That's my favorite, and it's a 100% superwash merino, and it's the #1 fingering weight. And this is the hook I'm going to use with it. I don't know what I'm going to. I kind of want to do a fall top, like a. It's beautiful. I love these colors. Are my colors. Those are my colors. The purples. It has some blues and greens in it. I just love it. I've got 3, and I'm going to go back and get another one. And I have in my mind a picture of it. I mean, I'd like to have it like just a boat neck, and longer, not real tight sleeves, but longer, maybe 3/4 sleeve, just like a sweater type, and then I'd like to try to design it a little bit fitted, not too much, but I like the design that Erica from the lopsided crafter did, and how she does the yarns. I found it at Hobby Lobby, Jacqueline. It's in the hand dyed section, and it's beautiful. It's normally like $14.99, but when it has the 30% off, I get, it's like a little over $10 maybe. Oh, Donna, I'm sorry. That stinks. That stinks. Any kind of wool. Oh, that is just really, I'm just sorry. And I guess I just don't, yes, I did make this. This is called the Bahama Blouse by Crochet Foundry. And I can't remember I think it was Lauren Eppolite that designed this one. And it has a, here, I put the stripe in it, but it has this like little pattern at the bottom, and it had it on the sleeves. Thank you, Jacqueline. It had it on the sleeves, but I decided not to put it on the sleeves. I wanted this to just to be a throw on real quick. I didn't want it real fancy. Lizzie, what I do is I make it one time. See, this is my second attempt at this one. So I've already made the one by Erica, and for the lopsided turnpike, lopsided crafter, and so I know the design and how to do it, and I'll just make my adjustments on that. Mayor, it's a struggle, isn't it? Good morning, Pat. I'm about ready to pop off so I can run out and go do some shopping. Yeah, make it once. I wore the coral color top that I wore yesterday during my lives, is the same pattern that I want to use. And I made one shirt. It came out beautifully. Dot has yet to wear. Why not? Why not any? And so the top that I want to make with this, I wanted it because I wanted it to be warm enough. I don't want to have to wear some, I don't want to have to wear anything. And so it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to complete that project. So I have beads that I can use with it. I found these. I can't remember where I found them. But I was gifted some beads too that are purple, so it could bring out the purple in there. And then the second time you make it, see, you can make it, you'll remember, oh, I remember I wanted it a little bit narrower here. So just decrease a little bit there, you know, or I wanted it a little bit wider here. So I'll add some stitches up there. Oh, that sounds nice, Jacqueline. Oh, well, Miss Princess needs to just tell her she's hurting your feelings, Denny, by not wearing them. Gauge swatch always helps. Yes, it does. Yeah, I actually made this for Happy Mama. But she said she didn't like it because it was too tight. It's always something with Mom. Either it's too tight, too loose, too big, too see-through. It's always too something. She just doesn't like. Oh, that's okay. Denny, if you're okay with it, you know, that's all right. All right, guys, I'm going to have to get off. It's already 10 o'clock and I need to head out. And Lizzie, remind me, you know, just maybe on my Facebook page, if you're able to get on there, the group page, just mention something to me about, you know, hey, don't forget, I wanted to hear about, you know, making tops, because I really do want to help everybody. I really, really do. That's the instructor, the teacher in me. I love doing that. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great day. And hopefully today I will be able to get my CIJF 21 video done today. I've got to get on that. Yeah, please do, Lizzie. I do really want to help. I really, really do. And I'll figure something out. I'll just have to just do it. Just like the Christmas in July fairies video. I've got to do that. You guys have a great day, okay? And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.